gives you hope about the role of multigenerational advocacy in preventing domestic violence and protecting the well-being of girls and gender-expansive youth of color?
The multi-generational space is essential in advocacy. It is the way we make change that is sustainable past this moment. It requires us to learn from our elders, from the folks who have been fighting in the DV space for decades.
I know you're lifting up leadership development, so I'm wondering, as part of your model, what does it make possible, especially given this piece around prevention?
Alliance for Girls starts all our work the same. We start with data. We start by asking girls and gender-expansive youth, what is it they care most about? And we allow them to lead that data from beginning to end. Those young folk then also uplift the best practices already happening in their communities. Sometimes we find that a lot of the recommendations that come out of the research is a community practice that is already taking place, but has not been documented or has not really been thought of as valuable as the expertise that we get from the academic space. From there, those young folk are able to share that information, that data back with the community, with the organizations that are part of our membership of 120 member organizations here in the Bay Area and LA County. They talk about safety and specifically gender-based violence, including domestic violence, as issues that they really grapple with and they struggle with, because those were designed predominantly for women, and for women who are going through domestic violence, who are survivors or who may potentially go through domestic violence. But when we're thinking about our young folk who are witnessing, who are experiencing, it's essential that they also are part of creating solutions.
Tell me about your advocacy approach. How are you influencing policymakers or decision makers to support the adoption of the priorities, right? That youth who want safety in their lives are identifying?
They actually create policy recommendations together with community members and our member organizations. That really grounds a lot of what these young people are fighting for. You are an expert in the life that you have, and where do we find spaces of safety where you can feel belonging, where you can feel that you're seen, you're valued, and you're safe. I think more of those spaces make it a lot easier for us also to navigate these larger, big issues of domestic violence. We need to actually create spaces where people can come and feel like they're seen.
In this national landscape that we're all experiencing, what's a role that Alliance for Girls is playing?
We decided to launch our political impact project. What was shocking was, 78% noted that they are experiencing funding uncertainties. 63% noted that some of the policies that have been coming out of this administration directly threaten and limit the type of work they can do. We need to be thinking different. We can truly eradicate domestic violence, so we can truly deal with all other forms of gender-based violence, so that we can create a world where every young person, including boys, feel safe to be their whole selves and see each other, any other gender, as a comrade rather than as a competition.